It's been a wonderful week here in Lawrenceville, Georgia, as the Grizzlies have hosted the CAC Championship as Georgia Gwinnett captures the title for the back-to-back seasons here in the CAC. We're joined now by the head coach and Jeremy Sheetinger. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Matty.
Does it get old winning a championship and hoisting a trophy and filling the trophy case?
It never does, man. That's what we do here at Georgia Gwinnett. I'm really proud of our guys. They deserve a championship, and first time for a lot of these guys to put on that championship gold jersey, and for them to come away with their first championship, I think is hopefully the start for this group.
Yeah, give me an idea. All season long, all the data points and all the games and hosting and traveling and whatnot, you're trying to get your team ready for postseason play. Evaluate how much the Grizzlies were ready for this tournament.
Yeah, it's all season. I mean, we talk about process a lot, and when we start, fall practice, that first team meeting, that's the beginning of the process, and fall practice is its own, and certainly February games and March games and the midseason lull that everybody goes through. But the goal is to be playing our best baseball here at the end of the season. And I really feel like we're at that point. And we've gone through a lot of ups and downs, whether it be on the mound or at the plate. I think defense has been the most consistent element of our game. But to be right now pitching the way we are, swinging the bats the way we are, and picking up the baseball the way we are on defense, man, I couldn't be happier with this group.
When the Grizzlies play as well as they did on Saturday and Sunday, I know you're a motivator, you're an inspirer. Is there a pregame speech today to make sure they come out and play, or was it pretty John just sat here and said, it's just another day, just another opponent. We love playing the game.
I mean, not to be redundant, nothing special, nothing changes. The one thing I had to do this morning is I had to show up and make sure we had honey buns. That's a little behind the scenes, honey buns in the mornings, and that's our MO. I just had to show up and do what I'm supposed to do, and that was provide honey buns. The players were supposed to show up and play.
You struck a nerve with the sweet tooth. Do we get milkeshakes? Do sweeps get
There's
shakes?
There's definitely shakes. You better believe they're already talking about when we get shakes. That's for sure. You know as well as I do, man, the big piece of this puzzle is the players. And the players are the ones that decide if they want to win or not, and if they want to be great, and if they want to attack and win every pitch and certainly go win a championship. And I think our job as coaches is get out of their way. Like, don't stand in front of them. Let them go do what they do. They did a great job today. And
so winning the conference title, did you learn something about this group this week now that you've captured it? I know as a coach you're hoping they produce and they hope they develop and execute, but what did you learn about your team?
I learned that John Ponder is an essential piece of the puzzle. That kid it's a special human being, and that's the first thing I always go to. But, man, he is the proverbial straw that stirs our drink. And what he does from the leadoff spot, the energy that he provides, obviously the way he plays defense, and certainly the offense is always added bonus. But learned that he's a difference maker for us. The big piece for us is I try to convince the guys and trying to do this all season is, man, they're a lot tougher than they give themselves credit for. And, I thought Devin's at bat yesterday was kind of an indicator, like, man, if you want to dig in and refuse to get out, you have that ability. I challenged Kyle Norton in the middle of that game. He had 3 better at bats afterwards. We're always trying to constantly push and prod and try to get the best out of these guys. But, man, when these dudes decide to show up and the best versions are there, I think we're one of the best teams in the country.
And so the Grizzlies indeed did show up here at the Continental Athletics Conference. They're crowned champions for the CAC in back-to-back years, 7th title overall in program history, and 9 for 9 in our chances of going to the national tournament, and that's where the Grizzlies are going next. We know we're going to host. We know we're going to play here in Lawrenceville. Coach Sheetinger.
Yeah.
Are we a 1 seed?
Boy, if we're not, I'm quitting coaching. I'm going to retire. I was just talking to Dr. Wilson, man. We have done everything in front of us to align ourselves. And, I think we should be a top 2 national seed. We'll see if that comes true or not. I'll throw that out there. But, second most wins in the country and number 2 in bow chip. And I think we're leading almost every offensive category and a lot on the mound. We're as good as anybody. We're ready to go toe-to-toe with anybody.
Yep, we look forward to learning who the other teams are and what our seeds are at the same time you guys will on Thursday, May 11th at 5 p.m. Tune into the NAI website. Of course, all that's to be found on our website as well, gdcathletics.com. Coach, I don't get to talk to you much. I don't get to shake your hand much either, so congratulations,
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching.
That'll do it for us here in Lawrenceville, Georgia. CAC is in the books, and the Grizzlies are crowned champions once again.